Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of the 3 and the 13 show. I'm 3, jersey number 3, Varun.
And I am 13, jersey number 13, Raghav.
Today, we bring to you again an inspirational story of two brilliant student athletes. They have made every possible sacrifice for the glory of their school teams. They've given their very best. One is from Shivnada Gurgaon, the other one is from the Sri Ram School. Both have been captains of the school teams. Both of them have played against each other. Both of them have played on the same team, the Dream Team, and both of them are the co-captains of the Dream Team. We present to you the story of Simrat Dhaliwal and Shreya Khanna. Be inspired.
Shreya and Simrat, the two of you have been a part of the best school teams in Delhi NCR. For Simrat, it's Shivnada School, and for Shreya, it's the Sri Ram School. And you have played against each other, you have played with each other, and you have also competed in a final against each other. So, how has the journey been for the two of you in terms of being friends and rivals at the same time?
I think when we were playing against each other, she was such a strong opponent, and she, in general, is such a good player. And she has this team spirit, and she's always like conducting the team really well. So when I was playing against that, I was a bit intimidated because my team wasn't that great. So it was me carrying my team, and Simrat and her entire team was there, and every single player plays so well. So that was a bit intimidating. But when we started playing together, I think things went a lot better when I was playing in the Dream Team with most of the Shivnada team. It was pretty good. I think we had a good connection because I had to try and fit into a team, and not only I had to fit into a close knit team. So it was not only just about the game, but it was also about like becoming a part of the team before I started playing anything else. And she helped me get not accepted into the team, but she helped me a lot fitting in. So that was nice.
As for me, I think I really enjoyed playing with her rather than against her most of the time, especially like after when I got to know that like she was there for training in Vasant Kunj as well, and that's how I knew her. So playing against her was just, it was more of a fun competition against a friend rather than rivals on a field. So I like that.
So both of you have been part of the Dream Team. Both of you have been leaders of the Dream Team. How does that feel? And how is it that you guys come across as leaders? What is it that both of you do to motivate your team?
I'm not really sure that I have ever needed to motivate my team because my coach was always around to do that for me. So I think the only motivation I found that I needed to give personally was do my best on the field and not expect them to be giving their 110% all the time, because at the end of the day we used to play in the sun after 2-3 hours of waiting, which I could not expect them to give their 110% by the end of that. So yeah.
I mean, as Simrat said, our coach was always there to motivate the team as a whole and in general. But for me, it was to find the strengths of each person and to help them play in that particular aspect. So it helped a lot when you're motivating them and saying, no, just stick to this bit or just stick to this bit, so that you can actually come together as a team and then move forward, which is pretty helpful. And I mean, obviously, as Simrat said again, that you can't always expect everybody to give 110% all the time because you're playing so much. But the moments that you were on the field is when you would expect people to play, just play their heart out, because everybody is playing the game for the love of the game and not for anything else and not for any other reason. So I think the motivation was already there in every person, and our coach was there to ignite it within us. So that was fun.
A coach can make or break your career, So, who amongst all the coaches you have trained under has given you the best advice? And please share a emotional slash embarrassing slash a funny story that you have had with them.
See, I had two very good coaches in my life, let me tell you. One was my Shriram coach, and the other one was Varun coach. So, what do I say? Which one was better? Tough competition. I'll have to think about it. Probably Varun coach, it's fine. I'll give it to you. But an emotional, funny, embarrassing story. I think 6 years ago I got an email. Actually, my mother got an email saying that there's this training camp that's going on during the summer, and you should come. And it was, I think, at 6:37 in the morning. And I mean, me as a person, I don't like waking up early. So then I decided it's fine over the summer because I had such a great love for football. I was like, I want to go and train. And I started training. And I mean, more often than not, I was probably found sleeping under the tree, but instead of training. But I guess then on, I knew that, I found very, very motivational coaches and very like, they know what they're doing. And I had, since then, I've not only had like this bond in the game, but I've also had a very emotional bond with my coaches. And that was, I think, something every player needs in order to move forward. And after that, I started training, and then I realized that he's also training the Shivnada team while I was playing against the Shivnada team. And that was also fun because there was this one instance where my coach left us and left our team and went away, and he started coaching me to coach my team against his team. So this whole thing was going on. And then I also had a minor breathing attack in the middle, and my coach was nowhere to be found, and he came running from the other side of the pitch to take care of me. So I've had like these 2-3 emotional stories, or like funny stories, or whatever you call it. But over the years, we've just had like a lot of memories that have been built up, and I am very grateful for all of them, and hope that this continues for the years to come.
It's been an emotional roller coaster, honestly. My greatest coach and the only coach I've ever had and stuck to has been Varun coach, and I could not ever think of even playing without him. So that is why it is an emotional roller coaster for sure. Each and every match has actually been very emotional for us because like we were all very young for all the matches we used to play. So it was always like, give your heart. Nobody cares about anything else. Just put yourself out there. Like, give it your all. And we actually used to. It was just like, it was actually the start of our family that we keep on talking about and making everybody jealous about. So, which is embarrassing as well because family is always embarrassing, but yeah.
So both of you now studying in the US. So what is it that you see is different than what we do here and is done in the States, probably at the college level? What's your take on it?
I think in the US, the closest football team that I have and that I have observed is the Brown University's football team. And for them, it's all hardcore. It's extremely like, it's all or nothing. And that's something I think we are trying to imbibe here as well. But we also have a lot of different aspects and responsibilities that we need to take care of before over here when we go to play, or like just things that are more like study focused and more like oriented towards just like everything, because here sports is still considered, yeah, it's a hobby. But over there, I think in Brown, all the students, especially their coach or like the students that are part of the girls football team there, everybody is all very hardcore. They wake up in the morning, they go for runs, they go study all day, then again they go for training in the evenings, and then they have strict diets and everything that's been given to them as well. So definitely the level of commitment that I've seen in Brown is a lot more, but I'm guessing that that is slowly coming into in the Indian football scene as well, especially when it comes to girls. And Varun coach has brought this same attitude towards football and the love for the game into training sessions here in India as well, and therefore in the dream team. And I think we have a very positive future ahead.
I completely agree with Shreya when she's saying that it is extremely difficult and like it's a lot of hard work to be in a team over there, be it a club team or playing for your college. But I think, however, college teams over there are a lot more stressful and a lot more. There's a lot more work going on over there, and I think the process of taking in people into the team over there is a lot different than how it works over here in India. And I think that if it comes to India, we'll start getting better with the entire system of teams going to play for nationals and everything, because it'll be easier for selections and everything, just the way it's done abroad. And otherwise, I do think that we are on the right track, as Shreya said.
So, mothers are the most important support system in anyone's life, and your mothers, respectively, have been there throughout your education and football. How important do you feel was their contribution towards your betterment, and is there any specific memory that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, my mother has been extremely supportive when it comes to anything that I do in life, because the one thing she always tells me is do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And I think I've really taken on that advice in all aspects of my life, whether it's a passion that I'm following or whether it's my studies, my education. So she has been the greatest support system, because without her, I don't think I would have had the motivation or even like the opportunities that I have today to be studying abroad. And then even when it came to football, like um, growing up in a family where I was like the only girl, and then to allow me also and like motivate me to go and play soccer and play football and just do anything that I love doing. I think without her support and her encouragement, I wouldn't have played the sport in the first place. And just whether it's like waking up earlier, whether it's going for like training like super far for matches in the middle of nowhere, she'd make sure I always have a car, I always have a driver, I always have food. She just made sure of everything, just to make my process a lot easier. And I think just to make sure that I get everything I want to do, I get everything I need in order to do what I want to do. So she's been a great inspiration for me.
Yeah, so my mother has been a great inspiration and she has helped me achieve my goals, because she would let me go for every practice and reach on time and even enroll me for extra practice. And I have trained with the boys and she has not minded, and I have been the only girl on the field and she has not minded. She has supported me and even helped me face the discrimination on the field. So I think that has been a great help.
So, we are starting with the rapid fire round. So, first question, your favorite memory as a football player?
I think when I scored once on the half line, I was so shocked myself. I was like, "How is this possible?" But it went in, and that was yeah. No, that is my favorite memory.
Yeah, for me, it was playing on my birthday and scoring from the far right corner.
All right, do an impression of me.
I was born mean.
इस टीम में सिर्फ एक ही गुंडा है और वो मैं हूँ.
So, what one quality have you learned from playing football that you also implement in your life?
Coordination, definitely coordinating and managing people. That's something I learned, which I think is a very essential life skill.
Discipline is the most obvious change and development in that I've seen in myself.
So, Simrat, this one's for you. Which feeling was better, receiving the Ryan Giggs Award at the Manchester United tour, or the appreciation you received from Wales women's national team goalkeeper coach?
The second one, Wales women's national goalkeeper coach.
All right. So Shreya, this one's for you. As a pacey left winger, what do you prefer? A scorching 30-yard goal or dribbling past the defenders and shooting it in?
I think I prefer dribbling past the defenders just because it's fun to see their faces. It's entertaining more like. So I mean, scoring anyways. If you're gonna score either way, you'd rather just see the disappointment on people's face before you score because they couldn't stop you.
There you have it, from the horse's mouth, their own very words to inspire you. I hope you all have enjoyed this as much as we do, shooting this with these brilliant young ones. The answers are as honest as they come. They do not care about what they say because all of it is the truth. And that's what we appreciate. Their honesty, their humbleness, their integrity towards their family, country, teams is worth respecting. So there you have it. Two girls making us proud in the United States of America. When I return home, give it back to the society here through the game that they love so much. Until next week, we bring to you another story of inspiration. Till then, be inspired.